Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Ritwik and you're watching the Ritwik Banerjee videos. So then, what have I got for you today? So today it's about the room tour, a standard one-room studio apartment in Germany. So when you come to Germany, you probably have to choose between a one-room apartment that is unfurnished, or you can stay in a one-room apartment that is a studio and furnished, both of which will probably cost you almost around the same, unless you are too rich and you can afford a complete one-room apartment with furnishings. So let's get started and let's take a look at how the rooms here are. Just for your information, it's a standard studio apartment, which will mean you have your bedroom, your integrated kitchen, and your bathroom all together in one space, and you're essentially not sharing it with anybody here. So let's get started. So you basically get one entrance door, that is this, and you have one keyhole, so no punching systems. Or in some apartments you might also have a digital lock which will have your numeric keys, so they'll not have the analog keys, right? So right in front of your door you'll always see a coat hanger, come a jeans hanger, or you can hang your keys and other essential stuff here. So whenever you step out, you can essentially just grab the jacket and then move out if it's snowing or if it's too cold. Right then, as you move along, you see a bunch of cupboards there. Depending on your house and your rent that you pay, you might have one or many doors cupboards. Your cupboards will always be furnished with hangers. So that is not something that you need to carry with you when you move to the country. And if your luck is too good, you might also see a digital safe for yourself. So then, right next to the cupboard, you will see your kitchen area, which will have all the utensils that you need to take care of. You will have one coffee machine and one induction cooktop or a normal cooktop. You generally also have all the cutlery sets that you would be needing, that be it your forks, your peelers, your spoon, or your can openers, or your normal knife sets. So you basically have most of them covered, so you need not bring any of them or worry about buying any of these. Below, you also have your cookery items. These are your pots, most of which will fit on top of your induction cooktops. And you also have pans to boil milk. And you also have a general purpose small refrigerators in almost all the kitchens that I have seen so far. Inside the kitchen, you also have your crockeries that has your plates, glasses, cups, and bowls. On the other hand, you get your small sized coffee cups and your wine glasses as well. So you're mostly furnished in the kitchen, so you need not worry about any of these when you make the move. So you can just bring in your suitcase and you are pretty much covered. All right, moving in, you have generally a study table or a computer table. It's up to you how you use it. And you also have a TV that may or may not be smart TV. It pretty much depends on, again, the rent that you're paying. You generally would have a huge window and a comfortable one person bed. Mind it, so if you're going into a one bedroom apartment studio, you will have the bed that is only sufficient for one person. So do not be under the assumption you can fit another guest with you. You also generally have a side table, which always will be mounted with a light. Moving on, the other essential necessities would be you'd probably be always seeing a couch or a recliner chair that you see over here. And your rooms are generally also filled with a microwave and a table that you can use for chopping your vegetables. Now moving on to the restroom. Your restroom can be located in any of the positions, but it's generally next to your entrance. So as you enter the restroom, you'll have a heated section which you can hang your towels on just to keep them warm. So as in when you get out of your shower, you can generally wrap yourself in those warm towels. So make use of them. They are really, really handy, especially if it's snowing outside. A wash basin, a mirror, bunch of power outlets, standard European power outlets. So make sure if you're coming from outside of Europe, you have your converters and obviously your potty area. Just opposite to your heated sections would be your shower area, which is pre-fitted with a shower, a controller out there, and a tray which you can use to keep your shampoos or soaps or whatever. And also all the bathrooms are also pre-fitted with the heating regulators. You will also see them in the room. It starts from 1 and goes all the way up till 6, 1 signifying the coldest possible temperature and 6 is the warmest possible temperature. What I have noticed is if you bump it up all the way till 6 and if it's around 20 degrees outside, it can really get suffocating. So I'd advise you to keep it at 3. It not only keeps your room comfortable but also helps you in saving a ton of electricity. Same goes for the knob in the room. And also, if you have a common entrance that is generally in the ground floor or out of your reach, you'd have a section to unlock your door when someone presses the doorbells downstairs. And you'd obviously have an MCB so that if any of your electrical appliances are faulty, they just don't burn down your entire house. As well, just to give you a reference, by the way, for this room here, I live in Munich. This is in Munich. It's actually not exactly in Munich, but it's in the next city called Unterföhring. That's about 10 kilometers away from the city center. Easily accessible by bus, tram, and the S-Bahns. And for this, I'm paying a rent of 1,125 euros. I know it's a lot, but that's standard Munich rates. And I've deposited 500 euros as the caution, out of which when I leave, that is today, the owner will be deducting probably 40 euros of cleaning fees, but that just should be the only one that goes, nothing else. Still expecting to get around 450 euros back. So all in all, it wasn't really a bad deal. I got this flat through wunderflats.com. I'll leave a link in the comments section down below. Do check them out. All the apartments in Wunderflats come with a really, really low and reasonable deposit. That's the cheapest, by the way, that I've seen. 500 euros deposit for one entire room just to yourself. If you're not sharing the apartment with anybody else, it's a steal. With that, guys, I'll take your leave. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have any other questions, make sure to post them out in the comment section below. I will go through them and answer each and all of your queries. Bye-bye. Have a great day.